What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So the holiday event part 1 is beginning in Pokemon Go. Let's go through all the event details and then some tips and tricks for the event, timestamps below as always. So the first part of the holiday event is going to run from December 16th 10 a.m. to December 23rd 10 a.m. all local time. So wherever you live, that's going to be the time. We're going to have some bonuses during this time frame in which we can open up to 45 gifts per day, up from the normal 30, and also hold up to 40 gifts in our item bag at once. Also, Team Rocket Ice and Water type grunts will be more common. From the female Water Grunt, you can actually get a Shadow Psyduck, Shadow Mudkip, Shadow Wartail, or Shadow Scyther. There's also a male Water Grunt, which you can get a Shadow Magikarp, and the Ice type Grunt can get you a Shadow Sfeel, Shadow Swinub, Shadow Cloyster, or Shadow Snover. So all of those Team Rocket members giving those Shadow Pokemon are going to be more common. Finally, Mega Bombasnow will get a CP boost, which means when you Mega Evolve a Bombasnow, no matter what level you Mega Evolve it at, it will be instantly taken to level 51. If you Mega Evolve a level 1 Abomasnow, it'll be a level 51 Mega Bombasnow for the time it's Mega Evolved. Of course, it'll revert once it's de-Mega Evolved. We're going to have some special wild spawns for the event. I'm going to put the shiny rate of that Pokemon right under it. We're going to have a Pikachu with a Santa hat, a Swinub, Delibird with a little bow, Standler with little rings around it, so that's a costume as well, Snorunt, Sfeel with a scarf, and you can't evolve this Sfeel, Snover, Vanillite, and finally Cubchoo with a bow. You cannot evolve the Cubchoo. And rare wild spawns will be a Alolan Sandshrew and Cryogonal. Shiny Sfeel, by the way, will be a new shiny during the event. However, you can only catch it with its costume, so you're gonna have to wait till after the event's over to get yourself a regular shiny Sfeel if you want to evolve that into shiny Walrein. I just want to shout out Alolan Sandshrew. It's going to be spawning in the wild, but also it's going to be in 1-star raids. That Pokemon has a 1 in 64 perma boosted shiny odds, so if you really want a shiny during the event, hunt the Alolan Sandshrew because it does have boosted shiny odds. We're also going to have exclusive raids during the event with Pikachu, Alolan Sandshrew, Swinub, Sfeel, and Cubchoo all spawning in the 1-stars. In 3-stars, we'll have Cloyster, Delibird, Standler, and Glaceon with a little like cape kind of thing. This is going to be a new costume as well, and that one can be shiny. We're going to have Kyurem in the 5-star raids, and that one can be shiny, and Mega Steelix still in the Mega raids. We're going to have special field research during the event. The tasks are as follows. Catch 5 Ice-type Pokemon for the Sfeel with the Scarf. Win a level 3 or higher raid for a Cryogonal encounter. Open 5 gifts for a Pikachu, Standler, or Cubchoo encounter. Catch 7 species of Pokemon for a Alolan Vulpix encounter. Spin 3 Pokestops or gyms for a Swinub encounter, and send 3 gifts to friends for either 3 Pokeballs, 3 Pineapple Berries, or 3 Raspberries. All the 100% IVs are going to be at the bottom if you want to pause on screen and find out what they are. Finally, I just want to give a shout out to the catch 7 species of Pokemon for the Alolan Vulpix. Alolan Vulpix is as well a perma boosted Pokemon, so 1 in 64 shiny odds to get shiny Alolan Vulpix if that is a shiny you have been hunting. Definitely something to grind. The Holiday Cup, of course, will be active in the Go Battle League, in which you can use Pokemon under 1500 CP. Only normal, grass, electric, ice, flying, and ghost type Pokemon are available. We're gonna have exclusive stickers you can get at Pokestops or from opening gifts. We're gonna have 3 new avatar items during the event: the Festive Hat, Festive Jacket, and Festive Shorts, which you can purchase in the in-game shop, I believe, already right now. So cop that if you want. We're gonna have the introduction of the postcard book feature. Now, I've made a full video diving into this feature. If you want to check it out, I'll just link it below and link it up here. And finally, we're gonna have a new special Ultra and Adventure box. You can see all the rewards and the prices on screen if you want to buy those. That's all the event details, guys. Let's get into the tips and tricks for the event, starting with how to get a lot of Stardust. You see this Pokemon right here? This Pokemon is called Delibird. It's gonna be spawning in the wild and in 3-star raids during the event. Delibird gives you 500 Stardust every time you catch it as a base. So it's gonna give you 5 times the amount of Stardust of a normal catch. If the weather is snowy or windy, you'll actually be getting 625 stars per Delibird catch. If you just use a star piece, you'll get 750, and if it's weather boosted and with a star piece, 938 per catch. My tip pretty much here is catch Delibird. I know it's a completely irrelevant Pokemon and doesn't have any meta use. Catching them does get you Stardust, so definitely worth grinding those Delibirds during the event. There's also a task you can get from Pokestops right now, which is send 10 gifts to friends, and that can get you a Delibird, so I definitely recommend doing that task, getting those Delibirds. You can even stack those Delibirds in your stack tasks if you want to catch them during double Stardust events coming up, like December Community Day. Also, since we're able to open up to 45 gifts a day and hold 40 gifts a day, I just want to quickly go through how to send and open gifts faster in Pokemon Go, because you're going to be opening and sending a lot of gifts during the event. If you don't know when you're about to open a gift, you can click on the gift, click the open, or this works for if you're sending a gift as well, and then spam the X button. This will instantly open that gift, as you can see, and then you can just swipe to the right or left and then continue opening or sending gifts. This is the fastest way to open and send gifts in the game. So if you're going to be opening and sending a lot of gifts during this event, that's something to know. It's a known trick, but it's still a worthy mention. With all that out of the way, let's get into the wild spawns. What are the best ones to catch? First of all, we have Swinub spawning in the wild. Now, Swinub evolves all the way up into Mamoswine. Mamoswine is actually a decent Master League Pokemon and a decent Ice-type attacker, but also Shadow Mamoswine, which you can get from the Ice-type grunts like we talked about before. Shadow Mamoswine is one of the best Ice-type raid attackers in the game, a decent Ground-type raid attacker in the game, and you can use in the Master Master League as well. However, I believe the regular Mammal Swine would be a better pick for the Master League. We have Delibird, of course, catch them for the Stardust, but then we have Snorunt spawning in the wild. Now, if you catch a female version of Snorunt, you can actually evolve that Pokemon into Frostlass. Frostlass is a very good Pokemon for some special Great League Cups, Remix Cup. I believe the Holiday Cup is good as well. So if you don't have a Frostlass for the Great League, definitely want to grab. But then also Snorunt into Glalie. Glalie does have a Mega, which could come to Pokemon Go in the future. I'm not sure how Glalie's Mega will place. It probably won't be the best in the game, but still something worthy to get ready for. We then have Snover spawning in the wild. Snover, of course, into Abomasnow. Abomasnow is a great Ultra League and Great League Pokemon. Ultra League, you do need to have it XL, so you do need to take it above level 40 using XL candies. If you don't know, XL candy are candy that you get once you're above level 40. It allows you to power up your Pokemon from level 40 to level 50, but it'll definitely be worth catching a lot of Snovers during the event, and you can even invest these candies you get into your Shadow Abomasnows, which do very well in the Great and Ultra League, which you can get from the Ice-type grunts like we talked about before. Also, Snover into Abomasnow. Abomasnow does have a Mega, which is currently out right now. I believe it's the only Ice-type Mega in the game. So if you don't have a good IV'd Snover to get for the Mega, that's something to grab during this event. Finally, we have Alolan Sandshrew spawning in the wild. Now, Alolan Sandshrew into Alolan Sandslash is a good, great, and Ultra League Pokemon, specifically for special cups. As you can see here, Alolan Sandslash is actually ranked 15 in the Holiday Cup, a Great League Special Cup, and it's ranked 78 in the XL for the Ultra League Remix Cup. So a very good Pokemon for not the open meta, but good for Special Cup meta. You're gonna need that one XL, so don't be scared to catch them during the event. And like we mentioned, it does have a 1 in 64 shiny odds, so it's very easy to get a shiny. Now, I just want to say, any of the Pokemon I recommend for the Great or the Ultra League, you're going to be evolving and powering up PvP IV sets for those Pokemon. If you don't know, you want low attack, high defense, high stamina on majority of the PvP Pokemon because it makes them bulkier. If you want to learn more about why this is actually true, I'll link up a video up here and link below. So just make sure any of the Pokemon I recommend for the Great or the Ultra League, try to make sure you're powering up a low attack, high defense, high stamina IV set, as that's what's going to be best for it. Before I move on, I just want to say for the Season of Heritage, you are getting one guaranteed XL candy every time you trade a Pokemon. So any Pokemon I mentioned that are good in the XL form, so that goes for like Megas, Master League Pokemon, or Ultra League XL Pokemon, make sure you catch them, but then you can trade them, and every time you trade one away, you'll be getting one bonus candy. So if you're above level 40, definitely recommend saving those Pokemon like the Swinub, Snover, Snorunt, and Alolan Sandshrew to trade them to your friends so you can get a lot of XL candies during this event. On the topic of trading, there's going to be a Winter Wonderland mini event from December 25th, 10 a.m. to December 26th, 8 p.m. local time. Now, I'm going to make a separate tips video on this event and also the part 2 of the holidays event, but during this event, there's a collection challenge which requires you to receive from trade Swinub, Snorunt, Spheal, Snover, Vanilla, and Cubchoo. All of those Pokemon are spawning during the wild during this event, so make sure you have a friend that catches at least one of those so that once this event starts and the collection challenge drops, you guys can do those trades, receive all these Pokemon, and complete the collection challenge, in which you will be rewarded with an encounter with Galarian Mr. Mime. Now, I quickly want to mention that the 1s and 3-star raids for the event are kind of going to be a ripoff here. All the 1-star raids are going to be spawning in the wild, so 0 point in doing a 1-star raid. And the 3-star raids, the only one I would maybe do would be the Glaceon, because the only way to get the Glaceon with this little cape thing is actually through the 3-star raids. Glaceon is a decent ice-type raid attacker, not the best, but not a terrible one, kind of budget. But other than that, all the raids are generally bad. Now, if you don't know, if you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that's the same type as that Mega, you'll get 1 bonus candy per catch. So instead of 3 candies, you're getting 4 candies unless you're using Pineapple Berries. Then the numbers will be even higher. Almost every Pokemon spawning during this event is going to be an Ice-type Pokemon, so I definitely recommend Mega Evolving a Mega Abomasnow, which is the only Ice-type Mega. You can stack up plenty of candy if you go out catching while you have a Mega Abomasnow active. If you don't have enough Mega Energy for Mega Abomasnow, you can look for a task at Pokestops, which is use 10 Super for charge attacks, which will get you 20 Mega Abomasnow energy. Then once you have Mega Abomasnow in your Mega Pokedex, all you have to do is either walk a Snover or an Abomasnow, and you can collect Mega Abomasnow energy every time you hit that walking threshold. So there's no need to actually really do Mega Raids for this Pokemon. Instead, just go ahead and use the Field Research task to get it into Pokedex, and then just walk it for the candy. Okay, so we do have Kyurem in raids with a first-time shiny release, so that's definitely something you guys can go ahead and hunt if you'd like. Kyurem itself is not an amazing Pokemon. It ranks 52 in the Master League and 54 in the Master League Classic, but even with a high ranking like that, the only reason it ranks so high is because there's so little Pokemon that can actually have a CP high enough to compete in the Master League. Kyurem is not great for the Master League. As far as a raid attacker, Kyurem can be used as a Dragon-type raid attacker, however, there's so many better options. So in the end, Kyurem doesn't really have any meta relevance other than hunting the shiny if you like the shiny. What I would recommend if you want Kyurem, of course, use your free daily raid passes on it. But if you're ranked 20 in Go Battle League, if you don't know, there's actually a chance that you can get a legendary encounter from your encounter rewards. Now, I've heard that the odds have been dropped for this season, and Niantic didn't tell us. I think last season there was like a 1 in 6 chance of getting like a legendary from PvP, but now the odds are lower. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just noting Kyurem doesn't really have any meta relevance. So unless you're really hunting that shiny, I would recommend just using free raid passes and trying to get it from PvP. However, on the topic of Kyurem, and for anyone who's going to be hunting Kyurem, let's go through some quick counters for Kyurem right now. Kyurem's 100% IV from raids is going to be 2042 non-weather boosted and 2553 weather boosted in windy and snowy weather. Kyurem is an ice and dragon type, making it weak to fighting, steel, fairy, dragon, and rock type. I thought today we'd go through some counters, so let's get into it. Shout out to Pokebattler, but the best mega you can use for Kyurem is going to be a Mega Gyarados in the 15th slot with Legacy Dragon Tail, Mega Charizard X, and Mega Lopunny in the 25th slot with Low Kick and Focus Blast. As far as Shadows go, we have Shadow Metagross with Legacy Meteor Mash in the number 1 slot, Shadow Machamp in the number 4 slot, Shadow Hariyama in the number 6 slot, Shadow Tyranitar with Legacy Smackdown in the number 7 slot, Shadow Gardevoir in the number 10 slot, Shadow Dragonite in the number 11 slot, Shadow Salamence in the number 13 slot with Legacy Outrage, Shadow Caesar in the number 16 slot, and Shadow Mewtwo with Legacy Psystrike Full Psychic moveset in the number 17 slot. As far as regular counters go, Metagross with Legacy Meteor Mash in the number 2 slot, Terrakion with Legacy Sacred Sword in the number 3 slot, Lucario in the number 5 slot, Conkeldurr in the number 8 slot, Dialga in the number 9 slot, Rhyperior in the number 12 slot with Legacy Rock Wrecker, Machamp in the number 14 slot, Zash in the number 8 slot, Genesect in the number 19 and 20 slot, Zekrom in the number 22 slot, Excadrill in the number 24 slot. Kyurem can be duoed, however you need the top counters, so I would probably recommend about 5 to 6 trainers to have no problem taking down this raid boss. So that's how you take down Kyurem. It's a pretty easy raid boss to take down. Okay, let's talk about platinum medals. If you don't need 35 platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. As always, I like to go through what platinum medals are the best to grind during this event. Let's get into it. Of course, first we're going to start with the Skier medal, which is catch 2,500 ice types. This is a very easy medal get during this event with all the ice type spawning. If you haven't platinumed your ice type medal, make sure you do it during. This is a new one I'm going to recommend, but the gym leader medal requires you to defend a gym for 15,000 hours. Now, this won't apply to all of you, but us here in Canada, it is so cold right now. It is so snowy, and I'll be honest, not a lot of people are going out gymming. So it can be worth it during the winter season. This is like a general winter season tip to drop your Pokemon into gyms that are kind of hard to get to. And since it's so cold and snowy outside, not a lot of people are taking their cars out to these cold areas where you actually have to walk to and things like that, like on paths and things like that. So it can be a tip to try to grind this medal during the winter season because a lot less players are actually playing, which means a lot less people will be knocking you out of gyms, in which you can gain more hours towards this medal. Obviously, this won't work for some of you guys in the hotter countries. This definitely works here in Canada. That's what I'm going to be doing. We then have the Pikachu fan medal, catch 1,000 Pikachu. As mentioned before, Pikachu with the Santa hat is of course spawning during the wild, so make sure you catch them if you haven't completed your Pikachu fan medal, and you can take it even one step further. If you actually receive a Pikachu from trade, it counts toward this medal. So you can actually just get someone to trade you 1,000 Pikachus and complete this medal if you want to be lazy like that, but definitely catch those Pikachus to complete this medal. One I always recommend is the Rising Star medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. As always, take a look at the raid roster, 1 stars, 2 stars, and 5 stars, and even the mega raids. Think to yourself, have you ever raided that specific species of Pokemon? And if you haven't, make sure you raid it. I don't remember the last time Glaceon was in raids, for example, though a lot of you probably have never raided Glaceon, and even Standler and Delibird in raids, so make sure you do at least one of those raids to get 1 more point towards your Rising Star medal. Remember, raiding 2 Swinubs, for example, will only count towards 1 towards this medal. It has to be different species of Pokemon. That's going to be it for the event, guys. Remember, use the quick catch technique, AR mode, and have a great buddy as your buddy. All those generally well-known tips. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just link below a video. And have fun during this event. It is the holiday season, so the most important thing is to enjoy it with your family. Remember, this is only part 1 of the holiday event. Part 2 is actually going to start December 23rd, 10 a.m., so stay tuned for a tips video for that part of the event, guys. We're going to see you all in the next one. Good luck with the holiday event. Follow for more tips, everyone. Peace.